Good evening, dear guests. Namaste. Is the picture and the video, is it clear? If you can type out in the chat line, it will be great. Is the audio coming good? Is audio okay? Okay, thank you very much. I also would like to thank our technical support team, particularly Richard, has been doing a great job helping us with all fine tuning. But still, sometimes is it online because we are not seeing you directly. We are only seeing the camera. So sometimes maybe that knowingly or unknowingly we do make some failures. So kindly alert us on the chat line if you are unable to hear or if you are unable to see the video clearly. Thank you very much. So let us move to the program. Is there anybody new for the first time? Please type new, N-E-W. Okay, it looks like no newcomers today. So what we can do is we can raise the Kundalini, and I will put the chart how it is being done if you are very new or beginning. So we will raise a chart, and I'm going to play a video. See that and just to follow that. Then I'll give you a short introduction, and then I'll play the videos from Srimataji Nirmala Devi, the founder of Sahaja Yoga, from whom all this knowledge came. So we are going to raise a Kundalini so that we all can come into this collective attention and the collective oneness and the bondage. Yeah, thank you.
So raising of the Kundalini and put oneself in the band down before meditation, and we also do this after the meditation. So raising of the Kundalini. So we bring our left hand to the base of the spine and we raise our left hand through the center channel right to the top of the head, whilst the right hand will rotate around the left hand like so. And this is raising the Kundalini, bringing it right up, and we tie it at the top of the head in a knot. And again, second time, bringing the Kundalini up, and we tie it into a knot like so. And the third time, we raise the Kundalini up, rotating the right hand and tying it into 3 knots. 3 like so. Then now we'll put ourselves in called a bandhan. A bandhan is a protection. So we bring the energy over our heads from the left side to the right and back again. That's once. Do that 7 times. This, we'll sit with our hands open, relaxed, and meditate. 1, 2, 3, cut.
Raising the Kundalini, and by doing so, our inner energy, you all have done it before. There is no new person today, no new guests. So this actually ties up our attention on top of our frontal bone area, which is the limbic area on top of that. So we are all connected, like every computer node is connected with the server, like that we are all now connected. And now what will happen is that next few minutes or maybe an hour, this time is only for us. We are not going to allow anyone to disturb us. No one can disturb us. Let us resolve in our heart and just follow the procedures. And then you can always write to us, write to your about your feelings and your questions and answers. Everything can be handled via our feedback email, which our colleague Richard will flash it. Then you can write to that. So for the moment, we and ourselves and nothing else in between. Okay, no past, no future, we are in the middle. I'll play a video of from Sri Mataji Nirmala Devi. You are going to just watch it, and then I'll come again on the camera. Thank you.
I bow to all the seekers of truth. You have to know that truth is what it is. We cannot conceptualize it with our human awareness. We cannot order it. We cannot manipulate it. We cannot organize it. It is what it is, has been and will be. And what is the truth? Truth is that we are surrounded, or we are penetrated, or we are nourished, looked after and loved by a very subtle energy, which is the energy of divine love. The second truth is that we are not this body, this mind, these conditionings, this ego, but we are the spirit. You don't have to accept what I am saying blindly, because blind faith leads to fanaticism. But as scientists, you must keep your mind open and see for yourself what I am saying. If it is so, honestly, you must accept it. We know so much through science about our civilization, our advancement. This is the advancement of a tree which has grown outside very much. But if we do not know our roots, we will be destroyed. So it is important to know about our roots. And this is what it is that I would say are our roots. As you can see, there are 7 centers within us. And these subtle centers are placed in the spinal cord and in the brain. These cater to our physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual needs. On the physical side, they manifest the energy for the use of our plexuses, which look after our physical problems. That is on the right side. The energy which is supplied by this yellow line, a subtle channel, we call it as the Pingala Nadi. This supplies energy for our physical and mental actions. So this is the power of action within us, which also caters to the right sympathetic nervous system. The another channel you see on the left hand side is the channel by which we desire, put our energy to our desire. So this is the power of desire and looks after our emotions. This is the one which looks after our conditionings also. At the end of these 2 channels, they create 2 institutions. One on the right side crosses over, and the yellow balloon that you see is the ego, is the balloon of ego that we have. And the left hand side one, which conditions our mind, is the balloon of superego. As we start growing in age, by the time we are 12 years of age, these 2 completely meet, and the soft bone in our head becomes completely calcified. Now there's third energy within us, which is in the center. And this central energy is the one which has made us human beings. And these centers are the milestones of our evolution. So now the last jumping is left out. It has reached up to the limbic area. Now, only thing is it has to break through the soft bone on the head and break through that, which is the actualization of baptism. Baptism is not an artificial thing. It is an actualization. But the energy that does it is, we call it sleeping energy, in the triangular bone called as sacrum. That means the Greeks knew that this is a sacred bone, that they called it sacrum. This energy has to rise and break through that fontanelle bone area and connect us to that subtle divine power which we have never felt during human awareness. Thus, we get connected to this divine power and we start feeling it on our fingertips. It is described in the Quran that at the time of resurrection, your hands will speak and they will give witness against you. That is, you start feeling your own centers. These are 5, 6 and 7 centers. And they indicate what's wrong with you, within yourself. What's the problem? Also, you can feel the cool breeze coming out of your head. Cool breeze of the Holy Ghost. Because this sleeping power, which is called as the Kundalini, Kundala means coils, is the
Well, no one can explain this much better than the founder of Sahaja Yoga, Srimataji herself. But just to let you know that we are not only a few handful of people, but there are more than 100 countries practicing Sahaja Yoga worldwide and have been benefited. The life quality of inner life improves, and during this pandemic and things which are surrounded outside, the only way is to go inside and take comfort and strengthen and nourish your system by going inside and touching that reflection of the all-pervading power via this Kundalini. This is what Shrimataji is going to now raise this energy in all of us. And those who already have got this also can just to go through and open your hands and then stay put. Then just follow the actions that the methods or procedures she's explaining. And at the end, if you have any questions, we can always put it on the chat line or on the question session on top of this. Thank you. Please stay put. We'll be playing the video of self-realization, the process which is the basis of our connection to the inner power.
Now put your hands like this, straight like this, simple hands like this, and close your eyes. And please don't open your eyes till I tell you. Before doing that, I hope you take out your shoes because the Mother Earth helps us a lot. Forget your past. to forgive yourself. You should be pleasantly placed towards yourself. Pleasantly placed towards yourself. And second one is that you have to forgive everyone. As I told you yesterday, whether you forgive or don't forgive, you don't do anything. Actually, if you don't forgive, then you play into wrong hands. So just neglect it completely. Don't worry about it. And in general, you should say, I forgive everyone. Just say, in general, I forgive everyone. That's all. Not to count how many people you have to forgive, not to know about everyone, what they have said to you, but just forgive in general. That's all. So the first one is to forget your past. That means not to feel guilty at all. You are not to feel guilty. After all, you are a human being, and human beings can only commit mistakes. You are not gods. So what does it matter? There's nothing to bother you on that point. Should not. So please forgive yourself and forgive others. That's very important. These are the two simple conditions. But mentally, you should accept them. Now, we have to put both our feet little away from each other because there are two powers within us, left and right. And we use our left hand symbolically to suggest that we want our self-realization, and this is the power of desire, not of pure desire, but desire. And we use our right hand, which is the power of action, to nourish our centers. On the left hand side, we'll be nourishing our left hand centers only. Now, please put your left hand towards me. And right hand on your heart. Now, close your eyes. Please don't open them till I tell you. Here you have to ask me a question, a very important question. You can call me Mother or you can call me Shri Mataji, whatever you like. Very important question. Ask a question 3 times in your heart. Not loudly, please. Mother, am I the spirit? Mother, am I the spirit? Ask this question 3 times. If you are the spirit, you are your own guide. You are your own master. So now please bring down your hand, right hand, in the upper portion of your abdomen on the left hand side, press it hard. And here ask another question 3 times. Mother, am I my own master? Ask this question 3 times. Mother, am I my own master? Now, as I told you, I respect your freedom. And you have a free will. And I cannot force pure knowledge on you. It cannot be. You have to ask for it. So now take your right hand in the lower portion of your abdomen, on the left hand side, and ask me, Mother, please give me pure knowledge. 6 times because this center has got 6 petals. Mother, please give me pure knowledge. As soon as you ask this question, the Kundalini starts moving upward. So now we have to nourish the upper centers to make its movement, her movement, faster. So, please raise your right hand in the upper portion of your abdomen on the left hand side. Press it hard. And here you say with full confidence. With full confidence you say, Mother, I am my own master. Please say it 10 times. Mother, I am my own master. These things remove your conditionings from wrong teachings. Now you raise your hand to the most important question. That is, you are not your body, you are not your intelligence, you are not your emotions, you are not your conditionings, your ego, your thoughts, but you are pure spirit. So raise your right hand on to your heart and say with full confidence 12 times. Full confidence, please. Mother, I am the spirit. Just say that. Mother, I am the spirit. Please say 12 times. Now, raise your right hand to another very important area within us, where by feeling guilty all the time, we have harmed a very important center. I have to tell you that the divine power is the ocean of knowledge and love. It is the ocean of bliss and joy. But above all, it is the ocean of forgiveness. And whatever mistakes or wrongs you have done are dissolved by the power of forgiveness. So raise your right hand into the corner of your neck and your shoulder and turn your head to your right. Here you have to say with full confidence 16 times, Mother, I am not guilty at all. Again you say, Mother, I am not guilty at all. 16 times. I have already told you, whether you forgive others or not, you are not doing anything, it is a myth. But if you don't forgive others, then you fall into the wrong hands and torture yourself for nothing. So now, please raise your right hand onto your forehead across, press it hard on both the sides, and put down your head as far as possible, resting on your hand, and press it on both the sides. This is the center where you have to forgive. Forgive others. Forgive others. Just say, Mother, I forgive everyone, without thinking about them or thinking about what they have done to you. Just say, in general, Mother, I forgive everyone. Now, how many times is not the point, from your heart. You must say it properly. Yesterday so many didn't say, and I had to work very hard on them. So please say it. Please say it from your heart. Once for all, Mother, I forgive everyone. Now, take back your hand on the back side of your head, on the optic lobe, and now raise it higher and let it rest on your hand. Here you have to say, for your own satisfaction, not feeling guilty, not counting your mistakes. O divine power, if I have done any mistakes, please forgive me. Say it from your heart. Now, stretch your palm, keeping your left hand towards me. This is the most important center, both the feet apart from each other. Keep yourself straight and put your right hand, the center of your palm, on top of the fontanelle bone area, the soft bone which you had in your childhood, and press it. Now bend your head as much as you can. Press back your fingers, press back your thumb. So there's a pressure on your scalp, nicely pressurized. Now move it. Move it slowly 7 times. Here again, I'm sorry, I cannot disrespect your freedom and free will. You have to ask for your self-realization. It cannot be forced on you. So 7 times, please say, 7 times, Mother, please give me my self-realization. Please say it 7 times. Now, please take down your both the hands and open your eyes slowly, very slowly. Now watch me without thinking. You can do it. Now, put up your right hand like this and bend your head and see for yourself if there's a cool breeze coming out of your head. Bend your head. It is above your head. not on. So, little away from the head. You try to feel if there's a cool breeze coming out of your head. You can take your hand little further. Some people have it quite away from the head. So see for yourself there's a cool breeze coming in. Now, put the left hand towards me and put down your head. Now see for yourself again with the right hand. If there's a cool breeze coming out of your head, some people will get heat coming out, doesn't matter. It will later on be followed by cool breeze also. Now put your hands like this.
So that was the experience given to us by the founder of Sai Yoga, Sri Mataji Nirmala Devi. In the year 1970, she opened the collective dimension of the collective awareness, to say, through which we all can feel the presence of this great power which is feeding us, nourishing us on our fingertips. So let us go into some more minutes of meditation with music. And at the end, if you have any questions, you can put it on the chat. We will try to answer you. Thank you very much. I'll be playing a music for about 10 minutes. Then we will formally wind up today's program. Please write your suggestions to the email ID which is shared here, feedback.sahayogaonline@gmail.com. We're putting here one second. So we'll now continue what we have got inside of us to nourish us with the music for about 5 minutes or 10 minutes. Thank you very much for this, your company and beautiful state of meditation. That thank Sri Mataji and all of you for giving us this wonderful oneness in our thoughts, words, and attention. And before we end the program, I'd like to remind you, those who of you are still there, that we do a clearance procedure. Clearance means purifying procedure through the water and salt elements. So I'll be playing that video. You can watch it, and then we will say goodbye to you.
You have already seen that you can take a foot soak for meditation. Foot soaking is a basic method to balance your inner system. To cool down your right side, use cold water for your foot soak. You need a towel, a jug full of fresh water, a handful of salt, and a bowl. This bowl should be used for foot soaking only. The temperature of the water should always be pleasing. Make sure you have prepared the towel and the jug full of water beforehand. Add a handful of salt. It represents the earth element and therefore has a cleansing effect on the lower energy centers. Now, you can raise your kundalini and take abandon. A foot soak is done best at night, before going to bed. You will find that your quality of sleep is enhanced and your meditations are deeper. Sit comfortably with your hands toward the lit candle, palms upwards. Meditate while soaking your feet for 10 to 15 minutes. Do not close your eyes, otherwise the foot soak loses its cleansing effect. To finish the foot soak, raise your kundalini and take abandon. This protects your subtle body and preserves the state of meditation. Rinse and dry your feet. Then flush the water down the toilet and wash your hands. To take a foot soak is a very good preparation for meditation. Actually, if you do it regularly, like brushing your teeth, it'll be most effectful.
That's the end of today's session. Thank you for joining and helping us. And wishing you a very great week ahead. And let us reconnect on next Thursday in the evening for the English session. Otherwise, we are having programs throughout the week, and Richard has been kind to stream them all. And then please join them and share your feelings and opinions, and your comments and your suggestions are really valuable to us. Thank you very much. Namaste.